Okay folks, it's been quite a nice cool day. Nice day for the firefighting effort here in Australia to be relieved of some of the pain, although sometimes when these poor fireys have to backburn, they can't do it when it's all drizzly. So I don't know what's better, if it stays dry and they can backburn, or if it stays moist. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this shit. Whatever. Just hope they're all gonna. They've got a huge task cut out from them, these poor firefighters, with this climate change. You know, rich companies like this contributing to CO2, whatever. These big companies and more. These rich people who don't care. They just care about the bottom line. I don't care about them. I hate their guts, folks. Make no bones about it. They do. Fucking idiots. Anyway, let's just get stuck into here. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh, we still left something on the glass from last week. I just put that aside. I'll put that on the bottom of the... actually, I'll do it now. I'll just put it on the bottom of the pile now and it'll just be on top. Okay? Now I'm just going to quickly go back here because we just lost a bit of time. And what do we got? We got here a magazine with a missing cover, and it says... It's a Britain magazine, so it's a British magazine. Interesting. And we've got this nice picture showing, I think that's meant to be Big Ben in London. I can see the London buses, so that looks, I think that's our Big Ben, and we're going to use this as our demo. So we're going to do all of Big Ben. We're going to make this a reduction instead of an enlargement. So we're going to just reduce it. We're going to make Big Ben even more, in something a lot more interesting. See how that looks. Good old Big Ben, hey? Let's see how that looks. That looks quite interesting. We've done with here, and Big Ben is over there. Yeah, that looks really quite cool. Wondering if we're going to do another version of this. Maybe it's not showing enough of Big Ben, so we're going to try again. Bit of a rhyme happening, folks. See how Big Ben looks now. Okay, yeah, that looks interesting. It's very strange, this one. Looks like we've lost Big Ben in the picture, but that looks really quite interesting. I'm just not sure what we're going to do with this, folks. Got Big Ben there. Big Ben's going to be the one that I want to show in the picture. So we're just going to move that around. Hopefully showing more of Big Ben. This is not an easy one, folks. Movement is notoriously difficult to control in a piece. So let's see how we go. There's Big Ben. Still not looking as good as I'd like it to, although I do like that little bit there. I don't know if I like it. It's not an easy one to control. Just wondering what we're going to do with this. We're going to go back to what we were going to do previously, and that is to switch to 141.4, and we're going to concentrate on Big Ben. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's see how Big Ben looks. Yeah, looks interesting, but it looks boring on its own. It doesn't look much. Doesn't look good on its own. It looks shithouse, actually. We don't want Big Ben on its own. Wondering what we're going to do to make this look interesting. Going to put it on 100. We don't want Big Ben on its own if we can avoid it. We're just going to put it there and going to move it around. Okay, that looks really interesting. That's a really interesting rendition of Big Ben. I'm thinking we can make this as a mirror image. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. Going to make it there. I don't know how big we're going to make it. We're going to just go and I was going to enlarge it, see how we go. Now what? I'm going to enlarge it. Hands shaking again, folks. Well, actually, we're going to not lighten it off too much. We're just going to leave it as is. So this is our Britain magazine. Don't know whether we're going to donate it to a waiting room or whatever. But anyway, that's an interesting rendition of our Big Ben. So there's Big Ben. I'm going to just chuck it on the glass and make it into something more interesting. Some ways I like it, some ways I don't. It's a little bit difficult. Yeah, I'd like to go to London. It's another place apart from New York that I'd like to see, is London. So I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. We're going to make it there with Big Ben in the centre. Big Ben looks a bit yellow, but maybe we'll just leave it like that. Or maybe Big Ben, the big clock that it is. It's been through apparently a lot of restoration. I don't know if they've finished it yet, if they've already finished it, but it is indeed a huge icon of London, the Big Ben. Yeah. They make reference, the band called the Human League made reference to Big Ben in one of the songs that they had called Blank Clocks. So yeah, they made some references to Big Ben in that piece of music. Let's see how we go. I'm shaking, folks, sorry. Sorry that my camera work isn't steady as it as it is I'd like it to be. We've just gone over the 10-minute mark and counting. So this is our tribute to Big Ben, you could say, maybe. Maybe we could call it that, or maybe just call it a piece of fun. Konica Minolta fun, that is. Let's see how we go with this. It's that one there, and this one here. Okay, well that looks interesting. I think now we can call this Big Ben demo quits.